Shohei, KTN, Nakuru.
Moving on, in a modern world where adolescents face challenges in matters of sexual and reproductive health, there's need for a system that will allow accessibility to sexual health reproductive services in a more youth-friendly manner.
As Bramwell Bwire now reports, Siaya County is the pioneer to have an act that focuses on empowering women and adolescents to make informed decisions regarding family planning, aiming to address the county's high rates of unplanned pregnancies.
Who gets the final say when it comes to contraceptives? Is it the man whose role in reproduction is biologically brief yet consequential, or the woman whose body bears the greatest responsibility in pregnancy? For many women, making decisions about contraceptives is not just about personal choice. It is about navigating a web of cultural, religious, and financial barriers. However, in Siaya County, change is slowly taking shape. The County Sex and Reproductive Health Act is shifting the conversation, ensuring that women and adolescents have a voice in decision about their reproductive health.
We are more focused on physical structures, that we forget about the software aspect of health. The software aspect of health entails real awareness and reaching out to the relevant stakeholders in terms of a safe space for even these girls, and making sure that because also we are addressing issues sexual health and protection for the young people.
We really believe on women's rights. If you look at the Constitution, there are provisions protecting reproductive rights and women's rights. But in the counties, there's no legislation giving that those provisions of the Constitution in enforceable regulations or enactments.
When we arrive at Ndere Health Center in Siaya County, a group of adolescents, some pregnant, others with young children, are in their daily sessions. The discussion here is centered around challenges facing adolescents and family planning uptake.
At 15, unajua kuenda tu hosi kuambia daktari mimi nataka unieke. She will be like, or he will be like, huyu msichana wenyewe ameanza kutumia family planning at 15, so naona tu usiende.
If you look at it, family planning uptake among the young people, from way back in 2022, like 3 years ago, was at 15% uptake. But right now we can report that the young people have really improved, and the uptake has gone as high as 23%.
According to Deborah Adhiambo, one of the partners, the Act entails a program that integrates parents and teenagers to have a candid discussion on how to protect themselves against unsafe sex.
If you realize most young people who are getting pregnant is because they didn't have that education. They didn't know, what do we do if a boy comes and says, I want sex? Should I go for it and all that? So we are telling parents, you see, the first time your daughter tells you, I need pads because I've started menstruating. Talk to that girl that, you see, now you've started menstruating. There are chances of contracting HIV/AIDS if you have unprotected sex, of getting pregnant, and that is the reason why we don't want you to have sex at this age.
And as the world marks the Condom Day, the full implementation of the Act is expected to lead a higher contraceptive uptake among adolescents, thereby decreasing the prevalence of teenage pregnancies. Bramwell Bwire, KTN, Siaya.